A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Blue, Edo, Plaster, 6-5.
Well, I'm going to air this out to start. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And they will throw to get us started here. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Back to the air, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on 1st down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again, it's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Packers the first.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going play action, May. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's May. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, it's May. It's caught by Wilson. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Following that flag against the defense, 2 yards to the marker now on 3rd down. Quick throw completed by May. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. Trying to throw for it with May. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he's caught, Jalen Royals. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Buying some time left. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Cuts right. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
From the gun, it's May. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's complete! Oh, my! They left him wide open downfield. He does it! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a 13-0 lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Gronk. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
May on 1st and 10. Hyatt with the grab. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
To the air yet again, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's May again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Get ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Finally caught, and he lost the football. Packers pick it up.
You know, kid, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time. Pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
To the air on first down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
15-yard line.
Here's May. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-point game. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Down. 10 seconds. Lose 45. Walk plastic. 6.
To the air with Love. On target to Royals. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Connects with Royals over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 27.
Throwing, it's Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard
Stick it in the air. Love. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. You're good on the point after. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 14. Dave York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds the in route complete. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
May to throw it. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
May. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Cardinals will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the double.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide black. 95. Needle blue. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the run it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Drill Greek. Black shot. Green. Red. Hut.
Here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. They now on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Love out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? When you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jordan Love, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
At the 35-yard line.
May trying again here on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Going for it with May. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Flush down now to his left. Now he takes it. And they're going to love that, partner, as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, in this exclusive club. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's May. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. From the gun, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. That's good.
First down, May. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
10 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
that doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Black shot. Black ultra.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Lays out left side and gets it. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Now May on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. May throwing for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Black smash, red blaster, 6. Ready?
Thrown on first down, Love. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Black Ultra.
First down throw, here's Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95, trail green. Ready.
Love from the gun. Has it down close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. You're good on the point after. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game.
45. Packers 21. York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's May to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17. May now from the gun. And they pick him off again. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Okay, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Red, yellow, down. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10
Here we go,
at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Packers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Crazy. Here goes it.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to push the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Back to the air. It's May. Finds him on the crossing route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
We send a receiver in motion right. 3rd and 1. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Got a man. This is Evans. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Working quickly here. To the air on 1st down. May. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down, Packers.
1st down throw for May. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down around the 34.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throwing again. It's May. Completed over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The intended target was his running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
Wilson on the coverage.
Again, it's May. Connecting on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yep, 45, here we go. Crazy, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kyron Williams, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
15 yards. And the Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Ready, feet on blue. 45, white. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Drops this one off to Edwards. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Claws red. Here we go. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. Escapes the defender. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready, shoot, yellow, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here he goes again. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Red, 6, red, yellow. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
First down. A gain of 37 yards. First down to Green Bay.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, well, do some window dressing here in the 4th. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Operating from the gun, here's May. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Crazy.
The Packers
He will throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
45. Packers 27.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
Love from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Set. Right. Third.
Stick it in the air. Love. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
3rd and goal. Defense flooding the field with DBs.
Set. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Jordan Love, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead.
27. York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Throw right side. Caught by Fannin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offensive line fast.
12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd down.
May now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
You red, Edo blue. Ready.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Claws red.
Love with it on first down. He brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Ready. 45. One. Black Ultra. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On the move, headed right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cardinals keep running away with this. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 59, Packers 27. Dave York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Going play action, May. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Look at that power, deep left side. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Packers first down. A 41-yard gain. And the Packers first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Packers will trail by 25. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
double.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Down. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Red,
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Red, 38.
To the air with Love. Escapes the pocket. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals getting closer to a 7-0 start. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Hut. Fury. Yellow. 10 black. Ready. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Yet another grab for Goddard. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Another Cardinals 1st down.
They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Love looking to pass. Has it at the 7. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead.
66. Packers 41. Cade York to kick off.
Now it's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw for May. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. May on 1st and 10. Same guy, Wilson again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Packers.
First down, May. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it an 18-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.